Hello and welcome to this guide to nearly all skips relevant for playing Bingo in the Elden Ring DLC. We're going to start at the beginning with a few skips you need nearly every game. The first skip you might encounter is Gravestone Skip, which takes you from Scorched Ruins to the Igon and Ancient Dragonman area. The main trick to this skip is to avoid bumping Torrent's head into the wall as you perform the skip, so pay special attention to the left stick on the gamepad display. From Igon, there's a quick lineup to do a fast drop down to Thiollier safely. It is wise to heal Torrent before attempting Thiollier Skip, the most important skip in the DLC. For Thiollier Skip, we're going to avoid this little divot in the cliff as it can eat your jump. Sprinting off the ledge will make sure the game doesn't unexpectedly eat your double jump, but avoid jumping as you'll fly too far away from the cliff to come back to the ledge. Here, I neutralize my left stick to ensure that I've settled Torrent. Then prepare my next jump, making sure to jump far enough outward to not lose all momentum colliding with the cliff face. From this point, the rest of the skip is relatively simple. As we approach the Sealed Spirit Spring, there's a little skip up these rocks to get you to the Sealing Stone pile a little quicker. Next, we'll take a look at the skips out of Morth Ruins towards Shadowkeep back section. There are 3 relevant skips to learn here. The first is to reach O Mother Gesture as quickly as possible. Take special care to jump from the low point of the cliff and hit the very top of the target rock. The second is used when you're interested in grabbing Revered Ash. From the Revered Ash pickup atop the cliff, you can jump around the cliff to this small ledge and then drop down. We'll use that same ledge for the final skip, but from a different angle. This is typically used after either gathering skidoo from this pot guy, when routing for hefty pots, the kukri in the village, or just to grab the Bonny Village Grace for later. Now for a few skips from Letta's Grace, High Road Cross. In order to complete the 5 Miquella Crosses square, you can perform the following drop-downs to touch the Ensis Cross incredibly quickly. You can use this slight lip of the cliff to jump down very safely. Next, you can jump over the castle rampart and use your second jump back into the castle wall to force a dismount and a soft landing right next to the cross. There are 2 more basic skips into Ensis to know. The first will take you to Moonrithyll, a shield, and potentially a sorcery as well. We'll use that same forced dismount tech here. The second skip involves jumping around the castle wall to this ledge and then dropping down to either Rellana's elevator or the Imbued Sword Key to acquire the Verdigris Discus. Now we'll move to the Ancient Rauh tree skip. Quick note that to the right, there's a free Spirit Ash. After killing the pot guy for the skidoo and gold tender, look for these lines on the floor. See how I've lined up here and watch the gamepad display to see that I'm simply dashing off the ledge and landing safely. Here is a nice skip for Euporia to avoid interacting with the Spira guys on the stairs. Note the walking jumps to mount the railing cleanly. The next skip can be a bit tricky. It saves a little bit of time and a huge headache by avoiding the Fire Knight sniper on the castle exterior. Pay attention to where my character stands, the camera orientation via the compass on my HUD, then note the gamepad display to see how I input the jump. Now to the south. This skip will take you down to the South Finger Ruins. Note how I approach the lowest ledge before jumping. You can speed this up considerably as you grow more comfortable with it. This next skip will take you from Charo's grave to Cerulean Coast. Note the ledge I'm aiming for and how much I delay my second jump. After landing on the ledge, I simply move to the left a little and my horse will slide down the cliff until it settles. I then dismount to confirm I've stopped sliding in order to land safely. Finally, these are some skips through the Jori Catacomb on the way to the Abyssal Woods. The second jump is the tricky one. Note that I aim between the vertical line of bricks and the wall that I leapt from. Thanks for watching, hope you learned something, and hope you have fun with your Bingus games. See ya!